putting all these bamboos like this, you understand? For those of you that you are in construction field, you understand why. For those of you that you are not into construction, you don't understand why. And the reason why I'm taking time to explain this thing for you, for those of you that will want us to be on your project, you understand, but to just know that we give you nothing but what? Quality. So if this quality, you can trust Builder RENGZ'S for that, you understand? So this is why we are putting this. I've seen this in many sites and in many buildings that I enter, people houses, that you enter and then you see beam, and then the beam is sagging, you understand? The beam is having K-leg, it's bending like this. These are some of the reasons why it happens like that. This is what causes it. So during the forming work, or the form work for the beam, this is what happened. The carpenter is not that, should I say he's not good? So some of them you need to tell them, as the site engineer, the supervisor, you need to tell them what to do, sha. But in this case, this is the reason why it happened. Because the beam is not properly like brace. You know, when I talk about bracing, I'm talking about this support that you see here, this bamboo that you see supporting the beam. Because if you don't support this thing very well, at the end of the day, it's going to sag at the middle. Why? Because you're imposing load into the what? Into the beam formwork. You understand? Now as you pour the concrete will what? Kind of create a kind of a safe wall on the board that tend to what? Push it down. Is responding to what? Gravity. So as the reason of that one, the response to gravity, you will discover that your beam will now what? Sag at the center. So what we are trying to do is that we are opposing what? Gravity. That's what we're doing here. Force of gravity. We are opposing it now. That's what we're trying to do. When you pour your what? Concrete inside now, we have this support at each end of this what? Placing there across, you understand, so that you can properly what? Support the beam. Now we are taking similar measurements, you understand. Look at it from this end. This is 900 mm. The same thing here, we have what? 900 mm. Then looking at the center here, this one 140. Coming here again, we discover that it's also what? 140. Making sure that everything is accurately what? Spacing. Accurately what? Space the support, so that the beam will have no reason to create any form of what? Sagging whenever we pour our concrete. I hope you have learned something, and I hope you have seen a reason why you must call Builder RENGZ'S on your project. We give you quality, and we don't only give you quality, we give you something to hold on for, to trust us for. We are building integrity. We are building integrity. We are building a what? A community where people will have what? Value for their what? Investment. You understand? Gone are those days that you just give your money to some contractors and then they will not do the job for you. You understand? When you have able and capable hands on the project, your project at the end of the day, you will have value for your what? Investment. You understand? That's one of the reasons we must trust Builder RENGZ'S. You understand? Of the video.